Hello everyone, and welcome to my GMA 24 Update official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After a previous bias dispute that resulted in hundreds of Ofcom complaints, Ed Balls sat out a Good Morning Britain interview this morning with his wife, Yvette Cooper. Cooper was appearing on the ITV breakfast show in her capacity as Labour's Home Secretary, and the host told viewers he would not be interviewing her. Balls's decision followed Cooper's final appearance in August, which sparked a bias dispute and 8,201 complaints. Many people felt that Balls, a former cabinet minister and Labour leadership candidate, shouldn't have been allowed to question his wife. As a result, on Monday, November 6, the GMB presenter, who has been married to Cooper for almost 25 years, informed viewers that he was sitting out the most recent interview. When Cooper made an appearance on the show in August, Ball's objectivity was called into doubt and Labour was being criticised for how it handled the riots and far-right civil unrest that were sweeping the nation. In contrast to a previous interview with Labour MP Zara Sultana, in which he constantly stopped her as she called on political leaders to denounce the riots as Islamophobic and racist, his softer tone was observed. Ball's permission to speak with Cooper was also contrasted to earlier instances in which broadcaster GB News was found to have violated the regulations when Tory MPs interviewed other Tory MPs while serving as presenters, according to Ofcom. The most recent action seems to be an awareness of the outcry, which saw viewers label the interview arrangement absurd, even though ITV never responded to the complaints. In 2008, the Home Secretary and GMB host became the first married couple to serve together in government. They have been married for more than 25 years and have 3 children together. Do impartiality laws stipulate that no politician may be used as a newsreader, interviewer, or reporter in any news programs unless, exceptionally, it is editorially justified? It is important to note that Ofcom currently does not include prohibitions on such particular as a husband interviewing his wife. The audience must then be made aware of that individual's political affiliation. After a previous bias dispute that resulted in hundreds of Ofcom complaints, Ed Balls sat out a Good Morning Britain, GMB, interview this morning with his wife, Yvette Cooper. Cooper was on the show in her role as Labour's Home Secretary, but the host of the ITV breakfast show told viewers he would not be interviewing her. Balls's choice after a contentious discussion over alleged prejudice following Cooper's final appearance in August, which drew 8,201 complaints. There was a lot of outrage since many viewers thought Balls, a former cabinet minister and Labour leadership candidate, shouldn't have been permitted to interview his wife. An ongoing discussion concerning fairness on political programs was fueled by this topic. Labour received a lot of criticism during Cooper's prior appearance for how it handled the riots and civil unrest that were raging around the UK, which were partly caused by far-right extremists. Viewers observed Balls's softer tone toward Cooper right away, especially in contrast to his previous interview with Labour MP Zara Sultana. Balls had interrupted Sultana several times during the interview as she denounced the far-right demonstrations as racist and Islamophobic. His objectivity and the significance of personal ties in political reporting were called into doubt by the disparity in his handling of the interviews. Comparisons to a prior case involving GB News, in which the broadcaster was found to have violated impartiality requirements by permitting Tory MPs, who were also presenters, to interview one other, further exacerbated the situation. Many believe that Balls was naturally prejudiced due to his background as a former Labour minister and his close relationship with Cooper, which damaged the interview's legitimacy. Ball's choice to sit out this specific interview seems to be an acknowledgement of the scandal, even though ITV never made any direct comments regarding the complaints or the bias issues. His decision to resign was interpreted as an attempt to avoid any possible conflicts of interest, but it also brought attention to the more general problem of objectivity in political reporting. The move was made a few days after viewers criticized the prior interview arrangement as absurd, with many demanding more distinct lines between personal and professional responsibilities in the media. In 2008, the couple, who have been married for more than 25 years and had 3 children together, became the first married couple to serve together in government. Although the public has always been interested in their long-standing connection, their partnership has come under more scrutiny since both of them rose to prominence in politics. Cooper has held a number of senior posts inside the Labour Party in addition to her job as Home Secretary, and Balls entered the media after leaving active politics. ITV clarified in response to the criticism that neither a formal policy nor a legal barrier prohibited married couples from being interviewed together. No politician may be used as a newsreader, interviewer, or reporter in any news programs unless, exceptionally, it is editorially justified, according to Ofcom's guidelines on impartiality in broadcasting. But in situations like Balls and Cooper's, it is assumed that the viewers will be informed of the interviewer's political affiliation. Although there isn't a law that explicitly prohibits a husband from interviewing his wife, the incident brought up more general issues regarding the necessity of openness in media practices. The image of impartiality is equally as crucial as genuine impartiality, according to many who oppose the interview format. Balls appeared to accept the concerns expressed by standing aside for the interview, but this did not necessarily address the underlying problem of public confidence in political reporting. Discussions concerning media ethics, objectivity, and interpersonal ties are anticipated to continue as prominent individuals like Cooper and Balls continue to influence the political environment. Balls's choice may have eased tensions in the short term, but it didn't completely resolve the ongoing discussion on the function of reporters and presenters who have personal connections to the topics they cover. With many viewers demanding more stringent rules on political coverage, the controversy's reaction also emphasizes the growing scrutiny of media organizations and public leaders. Some advocated for greater transparency on the political affiliations of interviewees, especially during a period of increased polarization. While acknowledging personal relationships is important, Cooper was subjected to a fresh round of inquiries about the Labour Party's stance on national security and the ongoing political turmoil as the interview went on without Balls in charge. Even though she conducted the interview with grace, the spectre of the prior bias controversy persisted, serving as a reminder of the difficulties in striking a balance between one's personal and professional obligations in the media. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't miss any updates.